Well, thank you everyone. Thank you for coming back to my channel and thank you for watching this video. Today we are here to review this Mr. Cleaner makeup brush. And with reviewing this, it comes with a collar, 2 spindles, a bowl. The collars goes on the back of your brush. The spindle goes on the collar, which is connected to the cleaner. It's almost like a one of those immersion blenders technology. So with that, we're going to review at least 5 different brushes, and these brushes are all those 3 are Real Technique brushes. This is an elf brush, and this is my MAC from like a holiday set, and I love MAC holiday makeup brushes and I can't wait for those to come back. With this review, I also wanted to go ahead and showcase some of the things that I bought recently from ASOS. My bag just came today. I ordered these Wednesday and they were having like a 1-day promotional sale where they were giving you 1 day, like 1 day delivery. And for those people who work in fulfillment centers, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it's really hard for you guys to have to go find these items and make sure they're ready to go in 1 day. So I apologize. I want to say this thank you, and we appreciate you so much. So thank you so much. If they're not telling you thank you at work, thank you. So this is the little bag that, a bag that I also purchased. It's a clear bag with a top handle and a chain. This was so cute. I'm going to a wedding in Florida in October, so I want to have to go ahead and wear this. I also bought this little ear cuff. I've always wanted to have an ear pierce up here, and since I don't have one, now that I'm a mother of 3, I don't think it's a necessary thing to have anymore. I bought these little ear cuffs. This is another one that I bought. Really cute. Kind of expensive for such a small item, but I loved it and I've always wanted to have that, so I'm going to go ahead and have that. Now we're going to start with the first brush cleaner. So I put some of my Mrs. Meyer's dish lotion in there, and we're going to go ahead and clean this blending brush from Real Technique, and let's see how this goes. Alright. So technically, I don't know where the manual is because I bought this a while ago. So I would say you just put it in there and you swirl it around maybe, and as you swirl it up, then it's supposed to dry it. So this wasn't that dirty. So you can tell that it's not that big of a deal. So you really don't see that much, and there's not a lot of residue in here. So maybe this one was not the right one to demo with, so we're gonna go ahead and go with my foundation brush. This is the one from Elf. It's actually really cheap and I like it. I like it though. It works fine. So let's go ahead and put the foundation. You know, foundation brushes are really dirty. The fact that we are chocolate girls, we know it's gonna be brown, that beautiful brown melanin popping. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Okay. All right. All right. So it's going. I think we swirl it or we don't swirl it. So you can see the water turning brown. I think you're supposed to dip it and dip it out. This is 10 seconds, but oh no. Just 10 seconds, but all right. So I don't know if you can tell. Look at this. The foundation brush. The water is a little bit more brown. And look at the brush. I think it's a little bit better. Maybe we need a little bit more soap in there. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more soap. And let's try it one more time. Okay. And if you can see the technology, See, it's still spinning. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And that's a nifty little item. Now let's just hope it works. I got some extra water and extra soap on the side to make sure that if we need to. All right. Would you guys think, is this different? Does it look a little bit different than it did before? I think so. I totally think so. I forgot what color this was when I first bought it, but I can certainly tell that it has cleaned it. But you can see also in the middle, there is still some residue. You know what? Let me see. I think I still like this compared to like cleaning my own brush by hand. So I'm gonna wipe it on here. Let's see if there's, okay, so there's a lot more residue of makeup, but but even if it doesn't do it in 10 seconds as promised, you guys, I still think this is like a better, I don't think it should be doing this. I still think it's a better alternative to cleaning your makeup brushes than to do it like by hand, and it's dried immediately. So I still think it's like it's worth the $26. Okay, I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna hold it. There's having to like hold both hands. So we'll do this a little bit longer and we'll see if what's the final result looks like, and then I'll let you know what I think, and then you can comment below what you think. Okay. So still a lot more stuff left in it. Yeah, still a lot more makeup in it, but you can tell like it's cleaning it. I don't know if it's and you can see the water is now a lot more brown, a lot more murky than before. I don't know if I should continue to clean it in this brown water. Maybe I should just pour out the water. I'm gonna pour out the water and pour out some clean water, clean warm water, and then we'll give it another couple of spins again. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna say I would still choose this over washing my makeup brushes by hand, which tells me that, you know, washing your makeup brushes is always going to be a laborious task regardless, but to have this little nifty thing could make your life slightly easier. And then I'll ask you guys below, let me know if you would use this. I think because, oh, great, I broke the brush. Well, this happened. It's a little hard to use, you know. And then you need yeah, this is not gonna cut it. So I'm gonna have to use some crazy glue. But you can tell it got a little bit cleaner than it was before. And these brushes were dirty, girl. And I'm gonna have to like refix this one later at another time. But let's try this little tiny one, because I haven't had a chance to use a small one yet. Let's go ahead and try using a small brush. Okay, we'll try that and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it even. And thank you again for watching this video. In the past, I know I've said, well, don't watch if you don't want to, but I think I do want you to watch because I think I'm interested. All right, there you go. There you have it. Look, spinning it like crazy. That is insane. I think it's like one of those immersion blender technologies. I don't know if you guys have an immersion blender, but that's what this is like to me. Now it's doing it the right way. It's not supposed to spin the brush. It's just supposed to spin the head. So this one little tiny brush emitted this much of brown water. So you can only imagine what the other ones look like. Okay, we'll do another quick little test. Still some residue, but like I said, I think it's okay. It's not perfect, but I would still spend $26 on it because I think it's much better than washing my makeup brushes by hand and then rubbing it on something. That takes forever. So based on that alone, I think it's worth a purchase. So if you want to buy it, go ahead and buy it. Now that my baby is crying, it's time for me to say goodbye, and thank you so much for watching my channel.